Hello, and welcome to Powerful Places Podcasts. I'm your host, Gary White, and today we will walk through Celia Gunn's chakra garden with Celia, her husband, Anthony Thorley, and my wife, Elyn Aviva. So welcome aboard.
But Anthony, my husband, said to me, "So what are you going to do out here?" Because I'd always had this dream of doing a garden from scratch, so to speak. In this case, dig. But not in this case, dig. Quarry, as I found out from the kind of ground it is. But he said, "What are you going to do out here?" And I thought, "Oh, I don't know really yet." I thought different areas to sit with scents and colours. And then he said, "Oh, don't you know, it's the chakra garden." And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "A journey to the chakras." And I said, "How do you see that?" So we went inside and sat down, and within 10 minutes, the map of the garden came out on the paper. And that is pretty well, that was 13 years ago, that is pretty well exactly what happened here. And in a way, it was almost as if the land, this piece of land, was just waiting for this to manifest, because so many of the features were perfect for the chakras. So we enter in the root, and as you can see, I've got this like glacier advancing, or this river of light, or as my son calls it, it's great, it's a path of light. Yes. And when it first goes down, it's really white. But as you will see over the years, the leaves fall on it, the dye goes into it, and it becomes earth-colored. Oh, no. And tones right down. Beautiful. So we begin at the root chakra. So you can come and sit in the root chakra, and I try to have red all years round. So now we have the astilbes are coming. We've had rhododendrons that have been, and begonias. There's Crocosmia lucifer coming, or the red of the maple. And even in winter, beyond there is the red stems of the dogwood. So even in winter, the red color is here. Two of my grandsons' placentas are grounded in the root chakra here, are buried here in the root chakra, which is a small bog garden. You humble yourself to come into the birth canal, because you're coming now from the root coming up to the sacral, and this is the birth canal, this tunnel of living green willows. It's like the birth canal. So now you're traveling up the birth canal, leaving the color red behind. The seed has been carved in the symbolic shape of the sacral chakra, which is a crescent. And so here you can sit in the seat of creativity, and if you're with a friend, you can sit knee to knee. Color is orange, and I think we are just about to get the next show of orange. It's just about to flower. There's a witch hazel here, which is orange in January. There's a dogwood there, which has orange stems in winter. And then there's orange flowers that come throughout the seasons, and we're just about to get, here come the daylilies in orange, and this is a ligularia with the orange sunbursts. And this is the design. When you sit here, you can contemplate the design of the sacral chakra on the Isica brooch, which is this brooch that was from the Bronze Age, that was found on the Roman wall up in the north of England, which has, in our Celtic tradition, the 7 chakras on it. So we've done it with menolite and tangerine quartz, and a kind of, it's kind of jasper, I can't remember quite offhand. But we've set it in here, and it's, as you can see, it's very womb-like, like a penis and a womb. This is like a kind of petrified couple just embraced, like ovaries. And the path reflects this too, a kind of womb and fallopian tubes. And then over here is a mound, which was actually loads of ashen debris that, and tree stumps and everything. I pushed it all together and I dug all the ash that had been years and years of bonfires right over to the trees at the far side there and brought it all in together, massive undertaking, and made a pregnant belly of the sacral mound. So this is the seat of creativity. Then we slowly leave the orange behind, and we're heading now towards the yellow of the solar plexus. They're already coming here. Gosh, look at these distressed plants with the weather. Yellow japonica and Solomon seal. These are mahonia that flower yellow at different points in January, February. Lovely scented. They're incredible, like explosions of fireworks. Lots of primroses, and this entire area is filled with daffodil and narcissus in the spring and June, and yellow tulips, and some red, so there's fire in the belly, right? So it's just an absolute sea of yellows and oranges in the earlier spring. Now we come to the solar plexus. Now this is what Richard Leviton in his book calls an ixiom wheel.
It's the three...
Yes, a three-spoked wheel. A Triskele?
a triskel.
Triskel? Yeah.
American English is
Triskel, yeah. And I bring in not just yellow, but orange and red, because it's like fire in the belly, because here we are in the nurturing chakra, we're in the psychic chakra, right? And this is so much about the gut energy and the passion and all of that very fundamental kind of fiery energy that is tempered by the heart with a bit of luck. And so I included oranges, and we're just now in the crossing over that the nasturtiums are going to flood all over the place now and cover it with yellows and oranges and reds. And then in the middle is the kind of wheel, the cog of the wheel. Is the willow structure with the rose. Lots of work. High maintenance. Not one bit of it do I not love doing. Every bit of it. The weeding, the planting, the tending of the plants. Yeah, the path. I just love every bit of it. And when I was first working here, I had lots of presences with me. And I'm not a person who tends to have that kind of experience, but there was just so much other movement, and especially sort of grey shapes flitting around. And especially one in sky blue, really rather big shape, and I used to think it was my husband bringing me a cup of tea. You know, and I turned around and say, "Oh, thanks, Anthony," because one of his sky blue shirts, there was nobody there. Right. And so lots of presence with me. Okay, so we leave slowly the solar plexus. There's a lovely dance you can do here where you come in and go around and then go out the next one, and then you go in and round and then out the next one, and then go in and around and out, and then you come in and out of all of the legs, and you've done the entire circuit in this lovely dance, which came to me when I was here with Peter and Sarah Dawkins for the first time. They were saying there must be something special you can do in this area, and I said, what do you do here? Do you dance? And I said, I never have, because I'm always working, right? And then it just came to me, right? And we did it together. Yeah. And then when you need to break through to your heart, sometimes you need a bit of help.
Oh,
and
Ganesha.
this is the guy who helps you
Ganesha.
overcome obstacles in your life.
Yes.
And this stone is from Iona, the island of Iona.
The stone is? Oh, the big stone behind
the stone behind him, yeah. And he's sitting on a dragon tree that we had to sacrifice last year.
And the path of light is
As you can
changing.
see, yes, this is now 4 years.
Yes.
Yes. So this is probably the final colour of the path here. So now we emerge into the heart. Of course, the primary colour is green, but I brought in lots of pink for the love. I think. Pagola. So we have a dragon heart.
Yes. Yes. That's
And I had an extraordinary experience in here with dragonflies, so that's why the dragonfly is honoured here and here. And in fact today I've just bought another spinning one that's going to be hanging here. So dragonfly attached itself to me as a new totem, so it's sort of fulfilling actually an old prophecy. And dragonfly is the totem of the gardener, as well as being the power of light and dispeller of illusion. You know, they say labour of love, and this is my greatest labour of love in my life. I mean, I honestly say I just love everything I've done in here. I love doing everything. Every stone has been moved with love. Every inch of ground has been turned over with love, you know. Every encounter that's been a little, even frustrating, let's just laugh and get on with it, you know. It's just, I've just loved doing this. So hopefully you've got your answer to the question you asked of your heart. But if not, then you can come. And this is another newly developing bit of path I still have to do. This is on the original Vedic model of the chakras, is the high heart or the secret chamber of the heart. And this was just waiting here to be this feature.
Yes, I was once in here around lunchtime with light coming down, dappled light, but everything was moving, you know, the dapples. I was just sitting there meditating, thinking, or not thinking really, when all of a sudden I saw a light on the forehead here, just here, of the Buddha. And then over the next 10 minutes, the light just very slowly moved down to the heart of the Buddha, and then it just slowly dimmed and went out, and it had absolutely nothing to do with the sunlight or the dappled light. It was just one of those things.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. You might think, you know, it's sort of the wisdom coming into love, you know, the wisdom of love, which is compassion, I think.
So this Buddha came from a garage forecourt for $3, you know.
There's laughter.
Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful.
I'm hearing laughter. Somebody having a last laugh?
Well, there was laughter a moment ago.
Don't know. We could have a heart-to-heart in here.
We could. I think we are. This whole day is a heart to heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Go to www.powerfulplaces.info for more information and links to sites.